everyone, I am Techie Girl. Welcome back to Fonfright's YouTube channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about something really important. So if you are looking for or if you are preparing for some job interviews, especially if you are aiming for Tier-1 company here in India, we will be covering all the key interview questions that you are likely to face. Whether you are applying in IT sector, in finance sector, in consulting or in data sector. We will break it down, technical question, behavioral question and HR rounds. Plus, I will share you some tips on how to approach these interviews with confidence. So let's jump right in it. Let's start with technical question. Because if you're aiming for role in software development or in engineering at the companies like Infosys, TCS or Wipro, you know that the data structures and algorithms are going to be at the core. Expect questions on arrays, linked lists, trees and graphs. For example, you might be asked to solve problems involving sorting algorithms or dynamic programming. Another big area is system design. You could be asked to design something scalable like URL shortening service. It's all about showing your understanding of how systems work together and how you had approach scalability and efficiency. Now, if data science or analytics is more of your focus, especially with companies like MU Sigma or Z5 Associates, be ready to discuss statistics, probability and machine learning algorithms. They might ask you to explain something like a decision tree or a walk through a case study that involves real-world data. And of course, you need to be comfortable with tools like Python, R and SQL of data manipulation. For those of you targeting financial role at firms like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, the focus will be on financial modeling. Think DCF, NPV and another valuation methods. You should also be ready to discuss market trends and fundamentals of accounting like balance sheet and income statements. Next up are the behavioral questions. These can really make or break your interview because they give the interviewer insight how you handle various situations. A great way to structure your answer is by using the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. For instance, you might be asked something like describe a challenging project and how you can manage it. Here's how you could approach it first. Set the scene by explaining the situation, then talk about the specific task you were responsible for. Describe the actions you took and finally share the result you achieved. Companies also want to see how well you work in team and if you can lead when necessary. A questions like, can you give an example of a time when you had to lead a team under pressure, is designed to gauge that. Make sure to highlight your leadership and teamwork skills. And of course, problem solving is a key. You might get a questions like, tell me about a time when you had to make a quick decision. Here's it's all about showing your critical thinking and how you approach challenges. Let's now talk about case studies and situational analysis, which are common in consulting roles in firms like McKinsey, BCG or Bain. Case interviews are all about approach. How you break down the problem, analyze the data and come up with a recommendation. It's important to stay structured and think out loud as you work through the case. You might also face market sizing question, where you will need to estimate the size of a market based on certain parameters. These questions test your analytical skills and your ability to make reasonable assumptions. Situational analysis questions are a bit different. They put you in a real-life business scenario and ask how you had handled it. For example, how would you handle a situation where a project deadline is at risk? Here, they are looking to see how you manage risk and decision under pressure. Now, let's move on to the HR round. This part is just as important because it's where they access your fit in the company culture and your career aspirations. You will get questions like, tell me about yourself. This is your chance to summarize your experience, skill, and why you are interested in this role. You will also be asked about your strengths and about your weaknesses. When talking about your weakness, make sure to frame them in a way that shows you are actively working to improving it. One area I am working is on the time management, and I have started using tools like Trello to get better organized my task. And don't forget to do research on the company. You will likely get company specific questions like, why do you want to work for us? Make sure your answer reflects an understanding of the company values and how they align in your way. So, how do you prepare all these different types of questions? First, practice is a key. Make sure you go through different mock interviews, especially for technical and case study questions. Use platforms like LeetCode or HackerRank for coding practice and try to solve as many case studies as you can. It's also important to work on your soft skill like clear communication, confidence, and staying calm under pressure can really set you apart. And remember, it's okay to take a moment to think before answering a question. A well thought out of response is much better than a rushed one. Finally, stay positive throughout the process. Interviews can be challenging, but each one is a learning experience. The more you prepare, the more confident you will feel when the big day comes. Alright, that's a wrap on today's video. I hope this guide to interview question for Tier 1 company in India has been helpful to all of you. Remember, preparation is a key, so take the time to practice and refine your answers. So is there any questions, or you have any doubt, or you have any topic you would like me to cover? Please drop your valuable comments below. And for more such content like this, do subscribe and like to the channel. Good luck for your interview. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.